else. That shit like, whoa. Hey guys, I'm back with a very, very interesting and spicy story time for all y'all. And yes, I'm wearing shades inside because shady. Disclaimer, I will not be using no one's real names just because of the fact that this may or may not affect some people, and I didn't ask them if I could make this video. Also, I'd just like to say that no disrespect is meant for dude number 2 or dude number 1 or anyone. I'm just trying to state my point in this story. I feel like nobody gave me a voice. People just started jumping into conclusions, and I just thank people that actually heard me out and helped me and gave me and sent me positive vibes. Alright, let's get on with this video. This is a very long story, but I'm gonna try and make it as short and sweet as possible. This all started because I am a very big fan of an MTV show. I will not say the name because that's also some invasion of privacy, because if I say it, people will know what the heck is going on. Always been watching this show. It's by far my favorite show ever. This season, 2 guys, let's call them dude number 1 and dude number 2, had beef between them in the show. All of the cast members from the show have an app called Periscope, but it's literally a live stream. It's kind of like YouNow, but YouNow is kind of like outdated. You go on, you watch people's live streams, and you can comment and you can like interact and whatever. I decided to go on and follow every single one of them on Periscope just to see some updates, to be able to interact. Oh, note, I had been interacting with about 4 cast members from the show, and all 4 of them were really sweet. All 4 of them answered my tweets, all 4 of them liked my tweets. I went on dude number 1's Periscope, and this was right after an episode which aired, and he was asking us thoughts on dude number 2. Now, they have beef, okay? Just note, they have beef. And I was just speaking my mind. Dude number 2 is portrayed as a jerk on the show. That is all the information I got from him. I didn't really want to see his Periscopes. He always deletes them. But yeah, never saw his Periscope. So that's just the image I had of him. That's just what was shown on TV. Maybe it was edited, maybe it wasn't. It's just that he was mainly a douchebag. So I just spoke my mind on dude number 1's Periscope, and that was it. So a couple days later, I am sitting on my bed and I get a notification that dude number 2 is doing a live Periscope. So I'm like, why not? You know, why not? Like, this might be fun. I go on and we're all talking, he's answering some questions, he's being really sweet, which already made me change my mind completely on him. I decide to be a little bit more active, and I'm talking. He compliments my profile picture. Just a side note, while he's complimenting me and making me feel special, all his other viewers are kind of getting mad because he's basically just giving me attention. And I'm feeling myself. I'm like, wow, like, this guy, like, from the show I love is, like, complimenting me. Like, wow, like, it honestly made me feel special. And he said on his Periscope to hit up his DM. I went on over to his Instagram and hit him up. He was being so sweet, so cool, so kind, and he completely changed my mind on him, like on him overall. And I was like, wow, you're now my favorite one on the show. And yeah, I mean, I started asking him questions about the show. We started like privately talking. It was really nice. We even video chatted, but stuff that was said in the video chat needs to stay private just because of privacy reasons. Anyways, he just literally changed my mind on the whole him situation. Next day, I send dude number 2 a message, and I'm like, hey, like, you know, like, he interacts with his fans, he interacted with me, he followed me on Instagram, he did all that, he did all that jazz, was being super sweet, so I kept talking to him, and he kept on answering. And then there was just one point in the day that where he at? No, like he just started ignoring, and I was like, okay, he's a busy guy. Like, I honestly don't care. I go to Disney very, very often, and the Wi-Fi at Disney doesn't really work that well with Periscope just because it's a heavy app. It's just live streams and all that, so it's just very hard to be able to download the live streams. I go on dude number two's Periscope, and I'm like, hey, like, I announced that I'm there. It's Teddy, like, Teddy in the house, like, what up? It's lagging, right? So I can't really hear what he's saying or see him. I can just see the comments popping up by his fans. Them calling me bad names, and I'm like, what the, like, I can't really hear what he's saying. I can't see if he's like approving what they're saying. I can't see if he's just like, guys, stop. So I message him again on Snapchat because I'm not thinking like he's mad at me or anything. Are you okay? Like, I just saw my name popping up in a lot of bad words, and I just want to know when people are talking shit about me. Like, can you explain? Completely ignored my message and made another Periscope. Now this time I was not in Disney anymore. I was able to see his his Periscope. Go on it, and I'm like, hey, can someone like catch me up on what happened on the last broadcast? Note, I knew these girls didn't really like me because he was complimenting me way too fucking much the day earlier. What happened? Can someone catch me up? And they're all like,
you got caught, you fake ass.
Fake, I don't know, calling me bad names, just basically saying that I got caught. And I'm like, okay, got caught in what? And they're like,
we have proof that you talked bad about dude number two on dude number one's Periscope.
Yeah, that was before I actually got to know dude number two, you know? And dude number two, he's there and he's like,
oh, look who's here. It's Teddy.
And I'm like, yeah, like, hi. Completely clueless. I'm like, what happened? Like, what happened? He's like,
oh, you don't know what happened. I'm gonna let you explain yourself.
Well, I went on dude number one's Periscope and I spoke my opinion, but you changed that throughout, you know, a day. Kind of ignored that, and I hit up his Snapchat and I sent him a long paragraph, and I'm like, why are you letting your fans just diss on me? And no, like, this Periscope had around 150 viewers. Dude number two is very popular, he's popping, you know? All these girls like,
fuck you, like, fuck you, Teddy, like, Teddy's a bitch, like, Teddy, you fake ass,
like, blah. And I'm just like, okay, like, can I just friggin' talk to dude number two? Like, and I'm like, I want to tell you what happened, like, because it's not a big deal, somewhere private where people aren't dissing me. I'm like, why did you let them diss me, you know? Like, that wasn't cool. He completely didn't answer, and I'm like, all right. And all his fans, all his supporters started hitting me up on the DM, mentioning me on Twitter, I don't know what, talking to me on Snapchat. They found my Periscope, and they started just literally just like dissing me because I went on dude number one's Periscope before I got to know dude number two, just dissing me, just like really dissing me. And I'm like, calm down, like, this is not a big deal. Then all of dude number two's followers, fans, loyal fans, hit up dude number one and call him names and whatever, and they're just like calling him shit, like whatever. And dude number one makes a Periscope right when this whole thing is happening, and I go there and I'm like, dude number one, please help, I need some advice, please answer your DM, I just sent you a message. The message was basically me saying like, I'm sorry I brought all this negativity to your feed, it's just that there was a misunderstanding with dude number two, and I understand that you guys don't like each other. On the Periscope comments, I'm like, sorry dude number one, but like, I hate to bother you with this, but dude number two literally humiliated me on his Periscope. He didn't tell his fans to stop. He told them to continue. Apparently, he talked shit about my YouTube videos. Yeah, he was just basically dissing me along with his fan. And I just told dude number one that. And when he read that, he was like, okay, back out of all that negativity, just block him, leave all his medias. And I was about to leave his Periscope because, you know, dude number one already answered and I was gonna block dude number two. But all dude number two's followers, supporters were dissing dude number one and me on dude number one's Periscope. I later found out that dude number 2 was creeping on dude number 1's Periscope and watching me say all these things to dude number 1. He stated that it was funny and he thanked all his supporters for doing that. And I was like, okay, calm down. Like, this isn't that big of a deal. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, you know. And I'm crying at this point because I was honestly really disappointed with dude number 2. Dude number 2 was treating me so good, and he showed that he really is what MTV portrays him to be, edited or not. Live chats aren't edited, honey. I was just basically very, very disappointed and very sad, so I made a Periscope explaining what happened because no one was listening to me. Everyone was just dissing me, and I'm like trying to explain that just my opinion changed. I started to like dude number 2 more because I actually got to know him. I go back on dude number 1's Periscope, and number 2's fans are still there dissing him, bringing all this negativity. They're like,
dude number 2's gonna beat you up. Dude number 2's gonna send you death threats. Dude number 2 is this and gonna do this and this and this to you.
Dude number 1's just there trying to have fun, like, you know, like, bounce that shit like, whoa. Basically, they were harassing me and dude number 1. Trying to hit up dude number 2 on places he hasn't blocked me yet, like Instagram. And he literally sends me a screenshot of me complaining to dude number 1 about him. And he's like, good job. And I'm like, well, you didn't want to hear me out, so I really wanted to talk to dude number 1 because your fans are harassing me and they're harassing him, and I don't like that. I really don't. I didn't ask to be harassed. You wanted to talk to me? Awesome. I wanted to talk to you too. You changed my opinion? Awesome. Now, you let all these people just dig up some stuff that I said days ago, and yeah. So it's your fault. And he's like, no, it's not my fault. And then I explain myself in like a longer paragraph than the one I sent before, and blocked. Yes, I have no way to talk to him, nothing. So on Twitter, dude number 1 is sweet, kind, and he finally answers my tweet. He's just sending me all these positive vibes because I'm feeling bad, I'm crying, and I'm feeling like shit because dude number 2 really played me. So the next day, I wake up and who's doing a live Periscope? Dude number 2! And he is basically just talking so much shit about me, about dude number 1, and about how I wanted to steal his shine. Dude, I literally just wanted to talk to you because I'm a very big fan of the show, and I wanted to know you, and I wanted to see if you're really a douche. I'm just watching his video, and he's just bashing me, and he's bashing the other dude. And the other dude's not even caring about him, obviously, because he is mature. His fans are all calling me bad names in the comments, and I'm just there quietly just watching. He creeped up on my social media and he started reading my tweets out loud. I don't want to bash you, but you really overreacted, and yeah. So there was no way I could see what he was posting about me because he blocked me. He only didn't block me on Periscope, which I continued to watch, even though it was just him bashing me. Then he made another Periscope talking bad about dude number 1 and kind of mentioning me, kind of saying that I'm a fake follower and I'm not part of his fan group name, which I'm not gonna say. And then he made another one and someone asked about me, and I was like, okay, like, why is this so relevant? Like, he blocked me on all my social medias. What do you want me to do? He flipped off. He went like from talking normally to just being like,
Fuck that bitch. Like, fuck her. Like, fuck her. I don't want to listen to her name pop up on my Periscope. I don't want to see her. I don't want you guys to give attention.
even though they did give attention. They did. And I know you're watching this, so they still are giving me attention. He really switches just like that. Went from being sweet and lovable and kind and answering my Snapchats, even though I didn't really care. Like, I just really liked to see this side of him. You know, shit happens, but it's fine. I'm uploading this video because many people were asking me why I was crying, why I was feeling bad, why was I being so hard on myself. Now I'm here explaining. And also, you dude number 2 supporters, please stop sending me hate. It gets really like tiring after a while. Like, I've been hearing like that I'm a fake fan all the time, so please stop just being shady, you know. The purpose of this video is not for me to bash anyone. Obviously, I'm just speaking my mind. Like, people in general just think MTV reality stars are shit and they're jerks and they're assholes. And they're really not. You just can't piss them off. I would just like to say thank you to dude number one, all the other cast members that were involved, all dude number one supporters, even dude number two supporters. I just want to say thank you. This is really out of this world. Like, I was a fan of the show. Like, I've always been a fan of the show. Everyone knows this is my favorite show. When I got the message that on the DM that dude number two actually answered to me and actually was talking to me and actually added me on Snapchat, actually wanted to video chat with me, I was crazy. I was all on my little groups, all my friends, like, guys, just texted me and I'm talking to him and he's so sweet and he's really not a jerk. But you know, shit happens and people disappoint you, but always positive, no negative. Dude number two, if you're watching this, I know you're watching this, just know that I never meant to hurt you. I know this is a big deal for you, even though I honestly don't think it's that bad. It's just my opinion changed while I was getting to know you. So, no disrespect, video is not to be a hate video. This video is just me clearing up the space. Still love the show, will always keep on loving the show. Man, dude number two supporters, y'all gotta chill. Like, y'all gotta chill on my DMs, okay? Dude number two, dude number one, rock on. And I hope you guys fix your shit, you know, because that's fucking annoying. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you guys next time. Bounce that shit like what?